And last year I had an assignment that I did that I got a really good grade on.
Mm-hmm.
The full percentage.
Mm-hmm.
It was a class I really liked, so
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So what I'm hearing you say is that overall, you're not a bad student. You definitely got into grad school. It can be really hard to get into grad school. You definitely impressed the people who were choosing candidates. You said when you do turn in your assignments, you get good grades. It means you're a good student.
Guess so, yeah.
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 How do you feel hearing yourself say those things about yourself?
I think, yeah, I mean, it makes me, I just, like, forget that stuff.
Mm.
And I focus, like, so often just, like, focus on the, like, me not turning in assignments and not feeling very smart that I forget. So I guess it's good for me to hear that.
Yeah.
Coming out of my mouth.
Yeah. To know that you're capable of saying those things about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
When you hear yourself say those things and you feel a little bit better, does doing your homework seem so scary? Does it seem so overwhelming?
Yeah, less overwhelming for sure.
So maybe more manageable. Yeah.
Just, yeah. I forget that stuff so often, so I'd love to remember that when I'm sitting to try to do homework.
Sure. Well, so let's keep those things in mind. You said you got into grad school. You get good grades when you do your work. And there was a project that you did last year that you got a really, really good grade on. Those are all really positive things. And so is there something that maybe you can do kind of daily, just like maybe when you're heading to class or when you're about to sit down and do an assignment, maybe like you can keep a list of those things somewhere, like, you know, what's a way that maybe you can just remind yourself of those things?
Yeah, I think a list would be a good idea. I bring a notepad to school.
Okay.
So maybe I could, like, write it in the front of that.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe that can be your homework assignment for next week. You know, we can write them down before you leave today so that you have them and you can find a place to put them, maybe, you know, in your notebook that you were talking about or, you know, wherever you can see them so that when you're getting ready to take on an assignment that feels challenging, you can remember that these are just my thoughts. These are just, you know, negative thoughts that are trying to prevent me from doing really well, but I'm capable of doing well because of these 3 reasons. You know? How's that feel?
I think I could do that.
Yeah? Okay.
That'd be good.
So let's make that your homework for next week.
Okay.
And we'll talk about how that works for you and see if we need to tweak anything. So today we did a lot of recapping about what CBT looks like, about your week. And, you know, we started on some behavior change that we think is going to set you on a good path for getting your work done and turn in on time. How do you feel about the session today? How are you feeling about the process?
I feel good. Yeah, I feel a little less anxious with, like, having a plan in place for this week.
Great.
Makes me feel better.
Great.
So, good.
Great. Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and write those things down for you, and then we'll see you next week. Okay.
Okay. Bye.